This little Porsche Cayman 981 has been patiently waiting inside my garage for the past few months. Not because it's a garage queen, but mainly because of my work commitments, which at times have been quite demanding, but also the fact that during the winter months, not many people want to get out and drive these cars on the salty, snowy, icy roads. But now that the springtime is here, the evenings are lighter, I've had a bit more time on my hands, and I have done, or this car has had its first 5 modifications, and I'm going to run through those modifications in this video. And who knows, maybe you would be interested in maybe putting these modifications on your Cayman or Boxster 981. This video is supported by Diagnostic World. We'll get to that later in the video. Let's do business. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that we have a new wheel and tyre package on this vehicle. These are BBS CHRs, the 19-inch. I'll put the full wheel specs at the bottom of the video. We have them wrapped in hand-cooked tyres. These are Ventus S1 Evo 3s, and they do have quite a high sidewall profile. These are a 40 profile, something that I might actually regret over the next few months because I do plan to lower this car. I'm going to lower the suspension, which may cause the arches to rub against the tyre, so I might need to switch these tyres out for a 35 profile. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place, to be honest with you. These tyres do look quite chunky. I don't dislike it at all. If I can get away with lowering the suspension and keeping these tyres on, I will, but if I have to revert to the 35s side profiles, then I'll also do that as well. But these are a great option, and I love these wheels. A wheel that I've always had a soft spot for, and I've never really found the right car to put them on. I considered putting them on my Targa GTS. Obviously we know that didn't work out, so I've put them on this car and I think they look really good. This wheel and tyre package costs around about £3,000.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound.
The next mod that was done to this vehicle was actually already done when I received the car. The previous owner put this on. This is the Techart front splitter. It looks like it comes in kind of like 3 pieces, but it is a 1-piece bolt-on unit. The one thing I don't like about this right now is the fact that what the previous owner has done is just simply received it and he's bolted it straight on the vehicle. It should be painted. This should be white. The inside here should be black, this should be white, and this should be left black. So there are a few stages to painting this Techart splitter. You should see what it will look like fully painted and fully finished on screen right now, and I think it looks phenomenal. It just adds a bit more of an aggressive front end to the car. Now this costs, you have to go to Techart directly, and they won't let you buy it on their website. You have to contact them, and then they'll come back to you with an offer. So what I did is I contacted them as if I was going to buy it, and they came back and they said it was going to be €980. That's for the unit itself, and then you need to consider shipping and taxes depending on your specific location. So overall though, I think you'd probably get this for around about £1,000 if you're in the UK, maybe about $1,300, $1,400 if you're in the US, and then of course you've got the cost of spraying it as well. That is for a future video. I'm definitely going to get this sprayed, and I can't wait to see it fully finished in white. Now this next one isn't really a modification at all. It's just one of those things that I kind of think it looks quite neat. It is an aluminium style gas cap. Now it's actually plastic, and it does have the lettering Porsche on, but it's not an official Porsche product. This will cost you about £50 or £60. You can pick them up on Amazon, eBay, any other auction sites or any sort of online website. But as I say, they don't do anything different that the original cap would do. I think they're just a nice, neat finish, and only you will know, only the person that is filling up the car with fuel will know about that. So it's a cool little feature on the vehicle. Now the next 2 modifications are around the back of the vehicle. You've probably spotted one of them straight away. I'll come to that in a moment. But this is the 981 GTS rear splitter. You can see it has 4 fins, 2 either side of the exhaust tailpipes, and I think it just gives that more aggressive stance when looking at the vehicle from behind. It does does have the holes built in for the parking sensors, and when it comes to cost, this costs generally around about, they're quite difficult to get hold of actually. There's none of them available on eBay or Amazon or anything like that. You can go to a place called Schnell Autosports, but they are in America, and it'll probably charge you about $290, but you may well be able to go to Porsche directly and get one for around about a similar price. But obviously make sure that you get one with the holes printed in if you do have the parking sensor option. I think it just creates a more aggressive rear end. Now the next one, I'm struggling to express how disappointed I am with it. It's the Ducktail spoiler that a lot of the Cayman and Boxster 981 owners do go ahead and buy. This one, the reason I'm telling you about this is because I want you to stay away from this specific model. This is from eBay, from Taiwan. It comes fully painted for around about £400. That's probably about $500, give or take a few. But the fitment on it is really, really crap. So first of all, if we come down this side, you can see this top edge of the spoiler is supposed to sit flush with the top edge of this light here, and it clearly doesn't. You can see it moves a lot. There's quite a big gap here, and that gap closes as we get to the other end. As it comes fully painted, you certainly would not expect chips in the paint like that. You can see that end there is quite an okay sized gap actually. It closes completely just above the rear brake light, and then the gap here again is unacceptable. If we come to this side, you probably get a better idea of how bad the fitment is if we're looking at it like that. And it's really frustrating me, because from a distance this does have potential to look really, really good. I would say if I'm standing maybe 10 to 15 meters away, it might look like a good unit, but unfortunately it fits like crap, so it is going to have to come off. So I'll be buying the genuine article from Porsche. That costs about £550. You need to pay about another £35 each for 2 brackets, and then of course getting it spray painted. So you're probably going to be looking at about £800–900 for the genuine article, but it will fit perfectly, which is what I'm looking for. Now, I mentioned earlier that this video is supported by Diagnostic World, so I want to take a second just really to tell you about their iCarsoft POR version 3.0 tool. It's the newest Porsche vehicle scan tool from iCarsoft, and it does more than the version 1 and the version 2 kits that I've previously spoken about on this channel. This will do a lot more things like suspension calibration. It'll do DPF regeneration if you do have a diesel vehicle. It'll do other sorts of adaptions and resets on the vehicle that the previous generation tools won't do. So I'm going to put the link to this in the description below this video, under no obligation whatsoever, but of course do understand that there are other tools on there that can work on your other vehicles. So a lot of these Porsche owners, they do have these cars as like second and third cars. So if you do have, say, like an Audi, a BMW, Mercedes as your daily driver, then there are tools that will cater for those vehicles as well. But as I say, check the link in the description below this video. So I hope you found this video helpful if you may be thinking about doing any of these mods on your Porsche Cayman or Boxster. This is part 1. I've got another video coming very soon. That'll be part 2, where we'll be doing more modifications. So I'll be looking to lower the suspension. I've got the springs sitting in the corner there. I'll be putting Zunsport grills on the front. I'll be doing some decal work. I've got the decals to go along the side. I've also got the decals to go over the top of the vehicle as well. Not entirely sure as to whether I'm going to fit those or not. Putting a tracker on the car. We're going to be darkening these rear tail lights. I'm not sold on the red, even though they do match the calipers. That's the only thing that works in their favor for me. But the GTS style rear lights, they are a lot darker, so I could go out and spend £500 on a set of those, or I could try maybe using the sprays or the tints. I'll cross that bridge when I need to. But there's a few other mods on top of that as well that I'm looking forward to getting stuck into. If you are interested, guys, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to contact me directly. directly or speak to me directly about a certain modification or anything else on the channel, then please hit me up on Instagram. Just send me a message. You need to be following that as well. It's at TPNTV. I think that's about it for this video. So we'll end it there. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Until next time.